Title: The night stretched across the desert like a velvet shroud, hiding secrets in every shadowed alley of the abandoned town. The wind whispered through the cracked wooden buildings, carrying the scent of dust and old memories. Somewhere, a horse neighed in the distance, and the sound seemed louder than it should, echoing in the emptiness. In this forsaken place, two figures moved cautiously, their breaths shallow, their hearts beating louder than the quiet around them. Amara crouched behind a fallen signpost, her dark hair brushing her shoulders. She peeked through the shadows, eyes searching for him, Cade, the lone rider who had appeared like a phantom in her life. He was here, she knew, but danger was close too. Rumors of bounty hunters had spread through the town, and tonight they were rumored to be passing through, hunting for him. Amara's pulse quickened. She had come to the desert seeking solace from her past, yet now, in the cold night, she realized that peace was always fleeting. Cade's silhouette emerged from the shadows, horse silent, boots barely making a sound on the sand-strewn street. He approached cautiously, eyes scanning every corner. When he saw her, a small smile tugged at the corners of his mouth. "You shouldn't be here," he whispered, voice barely audible. His presence was both comforting and terrifying, proof that she was not alone, yet a reminder of the danger that stalked him. "I had to see you," she replied, her voice trembling. "I can't hide anymore." The moonlight caught her face, revealing both fear and determination. Cade dismounted, moving closer. Their hands met, fingers entwining in the darkness, the warmth of contact stark against the chill of the night. Every second felt suspended, the desert holding its breath along with them. Suddenly, a sound, a creak of old wood, made them both freeze. Cade's hand went instinctively to his revolver. "Stay behind me," he murmured. Together, they pressed against the wall of a crumbling building. Through the broken window, they saw two figures riding fast, torches casting erratic shadows. Bounty hunters. The chase had begun. Cade whispered a plan, pointing to a narrow alley that led behind the town. "We move quietly, follow me, and stay close. Don't make a sound." Amara nodded, her heart hammering in her chest. Every instinct screamed to flee, yet every thought tethered her to him. There was no turning back. The alley smelled of dust and decay. Their footsteps were muffled, but the thundering of horses and shouting voices drew closer. Cade paused, listening. He pressed a finger to her lips, signaling silence. Then, in a swift motion, he pulled a hidden rope that unlatched a trapdoor. "Quick," he urged. They descended into the shadows below the old saloon. The air was cooler, damp, smelling of wood and old whiskey. Below, in the narrow cellar, the walls closed in around them. Amara's pulse slowed slightly, though her mind raced. Cade knelt beside her, brushing a stray lock of hair from her face. "You okay?" he asked softly. She nodded, biting her lip. "I am, with you." Their faces drew close, shadows dancing as if the cellar itself was alive, holding their secret together. Outside, the sounds of pursuit faded, replaced by the soft whispers of the desert night. Cade rose, offering her his hand. "We can't stay here forever. At first light, we ride out, beyond the canyons. Beyond anyone who would separate us." Amara took his hand, squeezing tightly. She had never felt so alive, so tethered to a person, yet ready to break away from her past life of solitude. The first rays of dawn began to creep over the horizon, turning the sky a pale orange. Cade and Amara emerged from the cellar, cautious but determined. Horses were waiting, tied to a nearby stable. Cade mounted first, then helped Amara up. Her heart pounded, not just from fear, but from the exhilaration of finally being seen, being chosen, being part of something larger than herself. They rode through the desert in silence, the wind tangling their hair, the sun warming their backs. The past seemed to melt away with each step, replaced by a fragile, exhilarating hope. Cade glanced at her, eyes soft but alert. "We'll find a place," he said, voice carrying over the dry air. "A place where no one can find us. Just you and me." Amara leaned into him, feeling the steady rhythm of his horse beneath them. "And if danger finds us again?" she asked. "We face it," he replied, gripping her hand. Together. The desert stretched endlessly before them, dunes rolling like waves frozen in time. Their silhouettes moved across the sand, a symbol of courage, love, and defiance against the cruel, empty world around them. Shadows of the night behind them whispered of trials survived, while the light ahead promised a future written by their own hands. As they rode deeper into the canyons, Amara's mind wandered back to the nights she had spent alone, staring at the same stars, thinking about what life could be. Now, those stars bore witness to something real, a love born in shadows, tempered by fear, yet unbreakable. The desert, once a symbol of loneliness and despair, had transformed into a stage for passion and courage. They paused at a cliff overlooking the canyon, the sun rising fully, bathing the world in gold. Cade dismounted, pulling her off the horse gently. "Look," he said. And she did, the vast expanse of sand, rock, and sky stretching endlessly, a canvas untouched by sorrow. Amara felt tears prick her eyes, not from sadness, but from a profound sense of belonging. For the first time, she understood that love was not about safety, it was about trust, courage, and the willingness to face darkness together. The day passed with them riding cautiously, avoiding the main trails where hunters might appear. They shared small smiles, whispered secrets, and moments of silence that spoke volumes. Each dune they crossed felt like another step away from fear and toward freedom. The desert, harsh and unyielding, had become their ally, concealing them in its vastness while testing their resolve. As night fell again, they set up a small camp near a hidden spring. The moon reflected off the water, creating a serene glow. They sat close, hands entwined, sharing warmth and quiet conversation. For the first time, Amara allowed herself to dream, of days without hiding, of nights without fear, of love that was unafraid of the world. But the desert never truly sleeps. In the distance, the faint clatter of hooves reminded them that danger was never far. Cade rose, checking the surroundings, gun in hand. "We rest, but we stay ready," he said. Amara nodded, trusting him, trusting them, trusting the bond forged in the darkest hours. Night after night, their journey continued, each dawn a victory, each sunset a promise. They discovered hidden canyons, secret trails, and small oases where they could rest safely. The desert's challenges were many, storms, wild animals, and the ever-present threat of bounty hunters, but their love became a shield, stronger than any fear or obstacle. Months passed, and the once silent, despair-filled nights became filled with laughter, whispers, and the gentle hum of shared life. Amara's heart, once imprisoned by sorrow, now beat in harmony with Cade's. Every challenge they faced only strengthened their bond, and the desert, once a symbol of isolation, became a testament to resilience, courage, and enduring love. In the end, it wasn't just about surviving, it was about living fully, even in the harshest conditions. The night sky above them no longer felt lonely, it was a vast witness to a love that had emerged from shadows, tested by danger, and made unbreakable by trust. The desert had taken much, but it had given them something priceless, each other. And as they rode together into the endless horizon, Amara knew that whatever the desert threw at them next, they would face it hand in hand. The night might be dark, but love, even hidden, always finds a way to shine.